preserve some precious memories, whether it's VHS tapes, whether it's 8mm film, or whether it's still on a camcorder. Maybe it's still stuck on that old camcorder from the 80s or the 90s. There is a way that you can digitize those precious memories at home. And we've got a great solution. It's called Honestech. And this is a device with a brand new bundle that helps you transfer to a DVD or to a digital file all of those precious memories. It's called the all-in-one conversion kit. You're gonna get everything that you need to get started. You're gonna get what we call the VIDBOX. That's the analog to digital video capture device. It's a nice small white box. It's smaller than your cell phone. We're gonna give you the USB to mini USB cable. We're gonna give you the AV cable. Those are the colored cables that you're gonna plug into your camcorder or your VCR. And then you're gonna get the guide. You're gonna get installation software as well as a great app pack. So everything you need to get started. All you need to do right now is to find out, where are you keeping those old VHS tapes? Is it a precious memory like a movie of your wedding? Or is it a family reunion? Or is it someone's birthday party? This has been getting rave reviews, and I'm so glad that Lori Leland is here to take you shopping and tell you all about it, because I think most of us are struggling now.
Right.
You know, our electronics keep changing.
And what do we do with these?
And how do we keep up with the old memories? I'm sure I have boxes and boxes of these.
Or this guy that you're hoarding and holding on to because you have no other way to play that media that's been shot with this camcorder, right? So that is the problem. It's baby's first steps, weddings, it's our Christmases, it's family vacations, all trapped and stuck on VHS tapes. We have no idea what to do with it. And that's where Honestech comes in. Like you said, Sarah, huge customer pick at hsn.com, and the most affordable, easiest way for you to yourself do the digitizing in your very own home. This is called the VIDBOX. So all you're gonna do is plug into this any of the devices you're digitizing from. So in this case, it's a VCR for your old VHS tapes. Simply plug it right in. The other end plugs right into your PC computer. It could be a laptop, it could be a desktop, whatever it is. And then right on the screen of your computer, it's gonna start showing you your video. So you're gonna be able to see, there's that video. I don't have to have a TV, I don't have to have any other monitor, but now I can save that video right onto my computer, or I can burn a disc.
So amazing.
So it's a way to digitize, and so many of us had absolutely no idea what we're gonna do with this media. And a lot of us, I'm gonna be honest, don't have VCRs anymore. These aren't being manufactured anywhere in the world anymore. I had to go to a thrift store. I picked one up for $5.
There you go.
Worked for a while, then stopped working, had to go buy another one for another $5. The struggle is real, right? I would say do it right now. Go get yourself a VCR if the one that you have isn't working, and do that digitizing. Make sure that those family memories are preserved for a lifetime, because once you've made it digital with the Honestech, the great thing about this is you're gonna now be able to play it on your cell phone. You'll be able to share on social media. You'll be able to put it on YouTube. Email the files to loved ones. Once you have it in that digital format, you're like freeing the video. And this is the easiest way to do it, with a little tiny box that looks like a deck of cards.
Isn't that great?
So easy.
Because you're not watching it, and you're not sharing it, and you're not preserving it for the next generation, unless you're digitizing it right now. If you don't do this right now, it's gonna be very, very hard to capture those memories on an old VHS tape, especially when we don't find it very easy to find a VCR. Plus VHS tapes don't last. They corrode easily. Sometimes they get sort of torn or twisted. Maybe you're gonna leave them in a box in the basement or the attic. There could be floods, there could be fires. Digitize it today, and that way you'll have a wonderful memory to preserve. I heard this great story. I was reading the reviews. Someone put together an amazing video for their mother's 90th birthday party. And she went back and digitized all kinds of old home family videos. They put it on display at their mom's 90th birthday party. She says that video was the hit of the party. And you can imagine it would be with your family too. But here's our great value. We have a one-day only price. It's our only presentation on a very limited quantity, but you're getting everything you see here for $59.99. That's the lowest price we've ever offered on the Honestech VHS to PC digital transfer system. So for less than $60, honestly, you could even send one box of VHS tapes to one of those transfer companies where they want you to send in your tapes, and then they do it for you and they ship it back to you. So for less than the price, honestly, for the shipping of what you might spend somewhere else, we're gonna give you a great value. Here's how it breaks down. Just the Honestech converter on its own is usually $70. We give you audio recording software, we give you the software vouchers and the adapter, so you have everything you need. You have a complete solution, and you're saving, gosh, about $80 off retail. So we love to pass on that savings. We also have 6 flex pay on everything today during our electronics show, so that's $10 to get it home, plus free shipping on all electronics. So super big savings. We only have a few hundred to go around, but if you have old VHS tapes or camcorders, today's the day. You're gonna be so glad that you did this.
It's so easy. So all you do when you get this home is you put in the disc. So there's a little disc that you can see right there. It's right there.
Okay.
You put it in, you run the software, download it on your PC computer, takes just a few minutes, and then you never have to do it again, okay?
Okay.
And then this little menu is gonna come up, and this is the latest Honestech. This is version 11. So you can even record your family videos in black and white, which is really cool. So I'm gonna choose that easy wizard because that is the simplest, easiest way to go through this, especially your very first time. Then you select, what am I doing? Am I recording onto a DVD, which you can absolutely do that, or you can save it right onto the hard drive of your computer. Select by pushing arrows over, and then what am I plugging in? So am I plugging in a camcorder that I've been holding on to? Am I plugging in my DVD player, or game console, or TV and antenna, set-top box, which could be cable, or VCR? You can plug in anything. And I will tell you, as the mom of a young child, we fill the DVR at home with my son's favorite shows, and then that DVR stops working and we have to take it back to the cable company, we lose all of his shows. So this is a way you can burn those shows onto discs or save them right onto your computer so you have them for the future, which is really cool. So then all I'm gonna do is click the arrows here. How am I hooking it up? Am I doing that RCA composite? That's the white, yellow, red. We include those cables for you. Some of the video cameras, they come with the S video, so you might use that one instead, but I would recommend, in most cases, it's gonna be that RCA. And then here's how you hook it up. You have your VCR or camcorder, whatever your source is. Then it goes into the VIDBOX, and then there's a little cable that goes from your VIDBOX right into your PC computer. That's it. You're gonna be able to see once you start playing that video and you select your time. I just set mine at 3 hours and then I just check on it periodically. But then you're gonna be able to see your video right there on your computer screen. You're gonna be able to smooth out the shaky video. You can do that 16:9 widescreen really easily, all right within the application. I think that's my father-in-law sleeping. I am not sure what that's all about, but I will say that my husband's parents, they didn't have a lot of money. They didn't take these posh vacations. They went camping.
Sure.
But they spent the money to rent camcorders because they wanted to remember these family memories together. And so a lot of the videos we have are of them young, camping, out in the woods, and they had these giant camcorders. It was crazy. But I ran across so much fun video footage in the course of going through all these tapes, and to do it with a little tiny device that you can take to your mom and dad's house or grandma's house, huge customer pick at hsn.com, and just be able to finally once and for all take care of it.
So is there any limit to how many VHS tapes or camcorder films you preserve?
Great question.
You can do it over and over and over again.
Over and over, endlessly.
That's amazing,
and
for less than $60.
Yeah, because if you think about hiring one of those services, you probably see local services, maybe even advertising on Craigslist that digitize tapes. They're about 30 bucks a tape. So for the cost of doing 2 tapes, you can own this and just do it endlessly forever. And I just want to show you Honestech. This is a huge company. They have customer support 6 days a week, toll-free in this country, but they are the #1. There's a little banner right here, #1 best-selling all-in-one video converter software and hardware solution in the United States. That's what you are getting here today. And you're also getting an audio recorder to go along with this too. So if you want to plug in your old record players, you can digitize your records using this system as well.
That is so great.
Awesome.
So again, tell us what we can preserve for anyone who's just tuning in. Old VHS tapes. Again, this could be your wedding, this could be a family reunion, this could be, you know, your family members that are no longer with us. How do you preserve those memories for the next generations to come?
Exactly.
What happens if we leave them on these tapes?
Well, here's the problem. These are degrading by the second. Look at this poor little guy, didn't make it. This is my fear. We're never watching or enjoying these anymore, right? Once you make it digital, once you put it on your cell phone or post it to social media, this is the way that we're gonna be able to preserve it for future generations and ensure that it's there tomorrow. In this format, especially if it's being exposed to the elements or heat or water, this is not gonna last. This media was only meant to last about 25 years. I'll tell you, the time is up on a lot of these VHS tapes. So it is time to digitize, turn it into that digital media, so either burn it onto a disc or burn it onto the hard drive of your PC computer. It's totally up to you. And again, simple and easy. All you're doing is plugging in the VIDBOX. We include the cables. So plug it into your VCR, plug it into your big camcorder, plug it into your DVR if you want to record the shows off of there onto your computer or DVD. Lots of different ways to use it.
And I will say, the reviews say it's as easy as it looks. They walk you through every step. You don't have to be a technical engineer to do this at home, so you're gonna love that. That's our today only price, and that's the lowest price we've ever